Welcome back to the Sims Decades Challenge. We are finishing up the first generation, which is the 1890s, and we're slowly moving into the 1900s. We got the oldest daughter moved out. We have the oldest son, or the only son. He's married, and his wife is pregnant, and he's going to be the heir to the farm. But we're going to follow one of the twin girls to their new homes in the Newcrest town. We're going to try and make Newcrest a little bit of a town. And last time we got them at least to be boyfriend and girlfriend, both sets, for Maggie and Colette with their respective boyfriends. So we're going to try and get engaged and married today, like quick in a hurry. I'm not going to worry about any super wonderful wedding prep because it's not going to look super 1900s in any venue that I make up that I can think of. So we're just going to do elopements. Plus I'm anxious to get a move on for the next generation. So we're going to, I think, invite over Maggie's boyfriend and get her moved out because we are going to have Colette be the heir, I think, because I put Colette's boyfriend in the house I like the best, and that's just the way it worked out. I was going to use Maggie, but then I kind of switched who was getting what boyfriend, so I kind of messed things up, and I'll just stick with what I want. I want to move into the brick 1900s house I made because I really like it. So that's the only reason why we're picking Colette. But, oh, jeez. And you gotta forgive my camera work. It sucks. I really suck at trying to get the cameras in a good angle. I'm trying. And I think the last update changed something with the cameras, I think, because I don't remember... there's this one... Well, it'll show up later. This is actually older footage. Those before the last update. But later on, I was fiddling with it, and it seems to be a different camera, because I don't remember it from before, unless I'm just completely unobservant, which is totally possible. But we're just trying to get their relationship up here a little bit and get them engaged. Unfortunately, I'm having the girls have to be a little forceful, which is totally not appropriate for 1890s people. The girl would not be the aggressor in these situations, I don't think anyway. But since, you know, they're my main Sims, I have to push that issue. And this carpet keeps getting stuck in people's inventory, and I have to keep pulling it out because I keep grabbing it by accident. And of course, her brother has to hop in there and be like, "Good job! You had your first kiss! That's great!" See, my camera magic sucks.
Imba.
It looked like she was blowing a kiss to her brother. That's so weird. Now, they're official. Boyfriends, official now. Before they weren't official, but now they're official. And we're going to go right into engagement and marriage. Pretty much. I think we'll get engaged. Well, maybe we'll save that for tomorrow. We'll just be boyfriend and girlfriend for now. Stretch it out a little bit, but not too long. Of course, Mom's horning in on their romantic moment. I mean, it's winter outside, so it's not like I feel comfortable having them really do a lot outside. I don't want anybody freezing to death. At least they're engaged now. But we'll save the wedding for tomorrow, I believe.
Fina.
See, what? See, now it looks like the brother is trying to get in on their kiss. That's so weird. But anyway, now it's Colette's turn. We're going to invite her boyfriend over, Mr. Joseph here. And like I said, we'll have to have girls be the aggressors because we can't just rely on the boys since I don't have any control over them yet. Oops. Oh, I kind of wish the door would have stayed open. That would have been a cute picture having them framed in by the doorway. Come on.
Tinoba.
Oh, you've to me.
Chilo Panive Baima.
Tiba Bamel.
Binfaheb.
Still trying to get the relationship up here. I like watching them interact together. It's so funny, especially with like this oldish clothes on them.
What a wig off.
It's funny.
Dish.
Yeah, I really like the house I made for them. But I don't know how good the house is going to work out with a baby because there's not a lot of open areas where you can lay the baby down to do all the milestone stuff. So, and of course it's winter, so you can't really do that outside with the baby. I'm trying to get them in a good spot for a good picture, but like I said, I'm not so good at the picture stuff. I should practice it more, but I'm too impatient.
Spinay?
Go.
Holger Beret?
Asboo.
Oh, Yabahorn!
You.
Bautaba Boondle!
He's super excited.
Zippa.
I wish they wouldn't automatically take selfies after everything, because that kind of breaks the 1890s, 1900s feel.
Ours is.
Daisy.
I just really want to get these girls moved out of the house before their brother's wife gives birth, because I don't want to deal with her baby. I think I'm going to have my hands full with my own babies, my, next generation babies. So now it's Colette's turn. We're going to have her boyfriend come over. She's giving him a call in a minute here. I also put the cowplant berry in Colette's inventory since I think George fished it up. I can't remember if George fished it up or if the dad fished it up and I just put it in George's inventory, because we're going to need a cowplant berry for one of the later generations. So I wanted to have them have it just in case we don't get another one between now and then. I don't really plan on sending any of the girls out fishing because that's not really timeline appropriate. So Vera, go ahead and get that in her inventory so when she moves out, she has it. And there's Maggie being the aggressor again. But we're going to get her situated. It's getting dark out, so we want to get this done before they need to go to bed and their needs get too low. So get them married and move her out. I mean, I do like both of the houses I made. I put the speed build up of the brick build I did, but the white traditional 1900s house, like a colonial, I did for Maggie. I didn't put that up yet, but I can. So if I remember, I will try and do that next after this video, maybe. I like her house is nice too. It's just a little more basic than the brick, and I like the brick's a little more detailed. I like it. So we're gonna go ahead and move her right on in. I don't think I'm gonna transfer any additional money. They don't really need it. I think they're fine. The house is already furnished and stuff, and since we're not playing directly with them, we don't need it. Let's see. We're gonna automatically go and try for baby. Because don't forget that's part of the challenge, at least so far. Protecting against pregnancy was difficult in 1900s, so we're still going to have to always try for baby when we do woohoo. And I want her to be pregnant soon anyway before I stop playing with her. Wait a minute, where'd she go? Come on, get up here and take your test. Are you preggers? Yep, we're preggers.
Down him, Velk.
And we're informing
Oh,
the new husband that he is going to be a dad soon. Yay. That's cute interaction when they're telling each other. I like that. Alright, so we're done with them for now, so we're going to go back to Colette and try and get her situated. But we're going to do her in the morning. We just need to take care of everybody's needs right now, get everybody to bed, and get to the morning. So let's kind of speed through that a little bit here, see where everybody is. Oh, of course, everything's broken now. We've got plenty of money in this family, so I'm not going to worry about repairing anything at the moment, especially since we're getting to the end of dealing with this family. This particular generation of the family, I should say. The 1890s generation. I don't know. I think I might try and save gravestones if I find out... Oh, there's Grim. Some of the chickens are probably dying. Anyway, as people die, I might come back to the lots, I think, and try and collect gravestones. That's if I remember. And maybe we can start a family grave site. Because that'll be neat because it's going to be supposed to be not just generational, but going through the decades. And I don't know. I think that'd be kind of neat. Yeah, I think all but one chicken passed away in the last day or two. I skimmed through a lot of it. We've had plenty of chicken deaths in this series so far, so I just bought like 7 new chickens. So, well, some chicks and some chickens, so. Oh well, now we won't have to worry about it though once we move out officially. I'm gonna have Colette do some cooking to get her cooking skill up a little bit. I'm hoping not to catch anything on fire as soon as we move, but we have to use these older stoves, and I don't know how reliable they are. This one hasn't caught on fire that much, but the mom is pretty leveled up in her cooking skills, so I don't know if that has anything to do about it. I told George to show his moves off to the cow, and it's pretty funny. I haven't done that before. I think it's cute that they kind of dance together for a little bit. But, you know, I thought it'd be cute to spend a little bit of time with the animals for last little bit, because there won't be any cows or chickens in town. I don't know if we'll have one of the other generations come back to a farm or not. Maybe. But trying to stock up the fridge too as well. So I guess that doesn't really matter since we're moving out, but still a good thing to do, I guess. Well, let's see if we can travel to our boyfriend's house. Actually, I don't even think they're official boyfriend-girlfriend yet, but I can't remember. But either way, she's going to get engaged and married very quickly anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're going to force the issue. Oh my goodness. See? Look how cute that house is. It's not so pretty with the during winter with all the plants being dead and gross, but the house itself is pretty. So, but yeah, there's not a lot of space because, I mean, older houses had a lot of closed off rooms and they weren't big and open because it would get too cold, you know.
Go.
We only have the chimney for heat because they didn't have, like, you know, electric heating. They probably would have had radiators, and they have fake radiators in The Sims, but I didn't go through that much effort. I guess I probably should. Maybe in future builds that would be a good idea. I made her change her clothes so she looks all pretty for her engagement, and now they can elope together. That's a cute dress, though. I'm not sure if it's completely in timekeeping. I don't know if it's older than the 1890s or not. I don't know that much about fashion when it comes to that stuff. I mean, I do look things up online when I try and do their outfits as close as I can, but I don't know. It's still just guesswork. She's cute, though. Now try and get another picture. See, this is the new mode. The free camera? That's new, right? I think it's new. I don't know. I don't do a lot with cameras. I should do more, and then I wouldn't be as bad at it as I am. But I was trying to get it at a good angle. I was like trying to play with it here, but yeah, you can just grimace at my ineptitude, but I mean, it's kind of cool. I think once I get the hang of it, it'll be fun. I just need to do it more often, but I mean, I got some cute pictures. I only need one for a thumbnail, and now I'm stuck outside. Completely missed the kiss and the confetti, but you know, whatever. One good picture's fine. I'm not gonna hang too many up in the houses because they didn't really have cameras that were that easily accessible back then, and I don't think you can make them black and white. So, because I don't have the Mosquito pack stuff with the cameras that, I mean, maybe I could with that. I could try and change up and use different filters, but I don't have that. Oh shoot, I gotta get him to work. I wanted them to try for baby, but I'm gonna have to wait. Didn't realize he was missing work. Now with the 1900s, we're allowed indoor plumbing, but no showers. We can have some electric lighting. We're allowed upholstered furniture. We're allowed wallpaper. We're allowed the phonograph music player, but I also put that in for the 1890s because when I looked it up, it was around then, so I put that in at the other house too. Jobs are allowed for the males only, but the business career is available now, so I put both of these girls as husbands in the business career. So since they're working in, I'm imagining Newcrest as like a neighborhood town, so I figured, oh, I'm opening up some seed packets for her. I want to see if we can get some winter crops and have her do a little bit of planting just for money, because our money's kind of low. But I don't know what grows in the winter. Oh, this isn't working. It's not letting me plant, so it must be, yeah, it's too cold. I thought if there was no snow on the ground, it would still let me plant it, but I guess not. But anyway, they're in business career, and they could do culinary to level 5, or they could be an entertainer. But I figured if we're going to have Newcrest kind of be like a town neighborhood, full of like merchants and businessmen. That's where I'm rolling with. I don't know. And I think as we go through the generations, I might come back to Newcrest and put additional like newer houses. So you'll have like an older section and then newer sections. I don't know if it's going to work that way, but it might be kind of cool. I don't think we can do it for every generation, but it might be worth a try. Oh, and now we have Welcome Wagon. So that's funny because in Newcrest right now, the only people who live in Newcrest are all her family members. Her older sister lives in Newcrest. Oh, crap. Of course, now, see, I jinxed it because I mentioned the stove catching on fire when she was at the other house. Oh, shoot. Now someone put it out. I think she's stuck. She's stuck. Let's see, let's reset. Now extinguish, please, before the whole kitchen catches on fire. There we go. Okay. Jeez. I've never had a fire during the Welcome Wagon before. But as I was saying, the Welcome Wagon is all her family members. There's this guy is her older sister's husband, and then her new sister's husband, her new brother-in-law, her older sister's there in a pink sweater. So it's all family. So not much of a Welcome Wagon. It's more of a family reunion, family get-together, which is kind of cute. But thankfully the husband came home just in time so Joseph can help socialize with the new family. Now, everybody's family, but I don't think she's actually really talked to many of the brothers-in-law, so we can have her talk to them. But anyway, for the 1900s, that's all that stuff I mentioned, and not much else, so we're not going to have anything exciting to the 1910s, because that'll be the war years for like World War I, and that's what we're going to need the cow plant for, so we'll have some more interesting stuff to do then. So this will be kind of just a, work through it thing until their kids grow up into the 1910s, and we'll have some more interesting things to do. And I like this little marriage certificate. It fits perfectly in this dining room. It's so cute. Man, see, it's like tight in the house. It looks really cute with the archways and the paneling, but trying to keep the walls up and get like the feel of being in the house is hard because everything's so tight. I'll change the fume hood when I get to that point. I just didn't want to try and do that right at the moment. And of course, we're only going to be cooking things that do not require the stove right now because I am not starting in the fire. But she's pretty proud of herself for extinguishing it, so I don't know if she's really developed a fear of fire. I think we're doing okay. But I think the last thing I want to do before we're done for this episode is once Welcome Wagon's over, we're going to go ahead and try for baby. Okay, so we're going to, now that the company's gone, we're going to try for baby. Hopefully we'll get pregnant right away. I don't know how many kids I'm going to even try to have. The house isn't very big, so I think 2 may be it. Maybe 3. I don't know. It depends on if we end up with twins the first time around. Maybe I'll just say we'll have 2 pregnancies and go with whatever we get. So let's see if she's preggers yet. Because if she's not, we'll have to do that all over again just to make sure. Pregnant? Yay, pregnant! Alright, so that's it for this episode. We'll just let her tell him that they're expecting. And their baby will be a 1910s baby. But we'll be officially in the 1900s. So if you like this, like and subscribe.